Just doing a repair job on the pump out toilet, and it's got a problem in that all the bolts from the bottom, there's like a rubber flange, and over the course of time it's just deteriorated to nothing, and all I've got is this, what you can see there, which is kind of just a metal ring with some rubber around the edges, which needs to be a seal, otherwise you get, obviously the backwash from the toilet spills out all over the place. And as you can see, I've had to remove the carpet and dry that out and all the rest of it, which isn't that nice a job. So at the moment I've finished drying it out, so at the moment I'm just going to put something on the rust to stop it continuing to rust, and then leave that for a little while, and then come back to it. As you can see, it's nothing spectacular. All I've done is just put a tiny bit of protecting paint on it. Got some on the toilet there, get rid of that. And nothing exciting. Right, that's almost dry, I suppose. I don't really care, to be honest. I can see it's not the best, but it's not a paint job, it's a toilet job. So what I'm going to do, there's a little screw down here, and goes to the flushing, so I'm going to turn that off and then take the toilet off completely and have a look. So just going to take this toilet off, have a look, see what's underneath. So for the moment of truth, that's what it looks like. Got a little hole. It's fairly minging in there. Not too bad, but look at the bottom of the toilet. So you've got that bit there. Just that. Give it a clean maybe, and then try and marry them up. So you can see I've got all the toilet out on the floor and stuff. It's not got anything in it. So here we go. Let's have a look at the all I've tried to do is just drill these holes. So you've got 4 holes now, and I'm just gonna got some little bolts and stuff. That's the drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bolts, cut some of these bolts from B&Q or wherever, you know, from Wicks's or somewhere. Anyway, got some of those and some wing nuts as well. So it'll be much easier to take it, you know, it's really easier to work with than the usual bolts, because it's quite an awkward position, and to do the base of the toilet up, it's quite awkward. Can't really get a socket in there or anything. Got this this stuff. It was supposed I was going to use it to mark the like with a day glow sort of stuff, that sort of aerosol dot that it leaves. £8 it was for that little nipple, and so that'll be in my backpack going back to Wicks's later on this afternoon. Right, so there's my bolts. I'll put the bolts down there. Got one before, and they look okay. I mean, I think this one here might be a little bit pointing out. It looks a bit skewed. So let's see if it works. It's gone on okay. Pretty easy as well, which is a good sign. So now we're just gonna put the I'm gonna put some sealer in there, do the bolts up properly so they're nice and tight, and then just gonna absolutely ram it, and as much as sealer as I can fit in, really, just totally, you know, go mad with it, and then put the wing nuts on top, and then it's job done. So that's what it looks like. Needs to dry off for a day, they reckon. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to use it, because I will use it. I'll just turn the water bit on, so it doesn't really it won't be flushed out in the same way. Hopefully, I'm thinking it'll probably be not getting wet, so it should be fine. But I'll use it and still give it a little bit of time, and then I'll start. I have to put all this waterworks back on down the bottom there. Still got to put these pipes, reattach the pipes, and so I'll turn the water back on, and it's business as usual, I suppose. Right, well, the glue seems to have done alright, and it's all dried off, so it looks good. And I'm going to connect the water supply back up, and put this back in there, in this little groove here. We've got a little a sleeve here to connect all that stuff up, and then after that's done, that's it really. So we'll just put that back on, and I have to turn the water off so that it doesn't squirt all over the shop, and then we'll put it back on, and then we'll test it out. So we've got these little blue bits, blue PTFE washers, and there's one on the pipe down there, so this one must be going on that bit. You have to put that one on the right side. So we've got a rubber bit and a PTFE bit on each side. I don't know where it's gone now, it's disappeared. Okay, we've connected it all up. That was as best we can with the two parts of the sleeve. Got all the washers back on there, and put the clip around the little cistern tube going up to the very small cistern there at the back. So you're just going to turn it on, see if it squirts or does anything nasty. So off we go. So look down the boat. There she is. Mod cons. So like a little switch at the front. Just turn it on. There we go. Just turn the taps off. Okay, turn number one. Turn it off. And tap number two. Turn that off. Now the moment of truth. Let's go and have a look. Any leaks? None immediately obvious. So I'm just going to test the flush up. Lift it up. Test it flush. Okay, so that's not working for some reason. Wonder why that is. So it doesn't work. Okay, I found I've got a little bit of sleeve in this. If you look, There's like a little bit of sleeve in there, so we're just going to see if we can take it out. So yeah, this is missing from inside. No idea what it does, but I'll have to put that back in. I sort of turned this little screw thing into a linear position rather than an opposing position. I've not really tightened it up very much. I just want to see if the water comes on, and then if it starts leaking, we'll do something. Number one. Let's have a look. Doesn't appear to be doing much at the moment. Let's see if it flushes. So yeah, there we go. That's that, job done. Ooh, stinks. So there we are, fixed pump toilet. I'm going to tighten that all up a little bit, just to be happy that it's not going to piss out all over the carpet. So once that's done, we'll put the carpet down and give it a squirt of air freshener and then try it out. Right, there it is, all secure. See, you've done the done it all that. Going to leave it and have a coffee, and then if it's not got any drips when I come back, then we'll say that that's good. And just put my hand down and see if there's any wet under there. No, there isn't. Just going to test it. Still works. That's it. All this stuff here could be cleaned up. It's like a little ring band, so I have to put that back on. And so we'll just test it out. So I put it all down without the tape and just have a look. See what it fits on. Got it all. Slots of it. I think it needs trimming slightly, but got box bits behind the toilet here which need to be done the best you can, really, I guess. But it's like a jigsaw puzzle. So I'm just going to do the floor ones first because they look fairly easy. A little gap there, but what can you do? Not a lot, really. So there we are, the newly refreshed bathroom. Nice working toilet, finally. Flushes. I don't know if you can see that. Flushing, flush. It doesn't stink. There's no leaks down the side. The carpet's all sealed. And as I say, it doesn't stink, and if anybody comes and sits on it, then they can sit on it nicely like that. It doesn't move, and it's finished. Job done.